stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only to find a way to win. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we'll see one of the top teams in this conference, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Iowa State Cyclones. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Bruce Davis, Dave Paul again, Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Cyclones will put it away to start the game. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will go on the attack first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress the defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Back to throw, it's Raiola. He's got it. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Gonna run it. It's Parker. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football, I like the way they started this football game.
He makes the catch, and he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
The Cornhuskers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. What a great job settling in on the road and threatening to score now here on 1st and goal.
Go,
and he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Husker.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So an 82-yard drive there. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cyclones offense has the ball for the first time. It's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him. But David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop. stop.
Yeah, you can have all week. You can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Sends it back in motion. To the air. It's back. Working that left side.
Oh, that was not a first down.
Move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Hansen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end.
35.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications.
Good stuff.
It'll have bowl game implications.
Good way to be there.
So much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute show.
Block.
Touchdown, Cornhuskers! The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent
I better wrap him up.
Cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow
Why
starts.
is nobody there?
Oh, he's got some space. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Let's talk for a second about Iowa State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
Good hit.
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are. And
Good
now
job.
we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And it's no good. He missed it. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. He'll keep it himself. He'll toss it. He breaks the tackle. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the option.
Come on, man.
Puts the balls loose. Once that ball was loose,
Who was that?
didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. and they'll try to impose their will.
And the defense doing a great job committing
I see they like
to
to
the
run.
Commit to the run like this. Obviously, you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
We see they like to run.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Beck. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that coverage.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. He might just try to kick it away from the return man because he housed the first one. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it.
Hold on to the ball.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Now on the option. Got a little space, and he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Quick toss. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught close to the marker. It's Key. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. It was quite a burden for Dylan Raiola a year ago, viewed as the Nebraska football savior. So, Jesse, how should he approach growth and improvement in his sophomore season?
Well, I think you got to continue to grow. There were a lot of eyes on Dylan Raiola last year, and for good reason. He is unbelievably talented, but you saw the swagger that he brings to the offense and that X factor and demeanor he really brings to the team. They believe in him. They were able to win a lot of close games a season ago. I think it's not about resting on your laurels. It's about taking the next step to try and be better.
He's in open space downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That's a great-looking run there. Nebraska's had such a great lineage at running back. When you think back to the great Roger Craig or Amon Green, Lawrence Phillips, or Rex Burkhead, they always seem to be pumping somebody up into the NFL. This guy has a chance to play on Sunday because of his skills.
I love when you throw the fullback in the bone. The dude is so unselfish, blocks the whole game. Give him a bone every now and again.
Well, of course you want to throw bones because you wish you had been a fullback. Some wanted to make you a fullback, and you were great. Could have been even greater.
Or I could have been a defensive lineman and a 3-time All-American in the first-round draft.
And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. They want to run it left here. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Oh, what a cut! Touchdown, Nebraska! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. TCU is ahead right now, but it's not like they have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. This group needs to keep building on this lead. They're up by 4 over Baylor. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cyclones with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Beck.
Come on, man. You right there, tackle the dude. Instead of running with him.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Pulls and fires complete.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind him. Nice job.
And the Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for room. It's Hansen. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's like when they don't have no
such
momentum.
A big part of this
when
offense is being
they
physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there. They're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Wants to go up top. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football,
oh,
that last
shoot.
touchdown drive was for
He didn't even try to jump. Come on, man. That's 2 turnovers.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That's 2 turnovers today.
In the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
I don't
Looks like the defensive line ain't got no momentum at all.
Run defense in the entire country. You're just
like they
smashing your face
barely
against
be
the
hitting
wall.
them.
You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the pressure. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
Fires to the
Give me that.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back at the 30. He's at the touchdown, Husker. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Iowa State sending the offense back out. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Looking for a man. It's Beck.
Come on, man. Why are you back there, man?
They stay
Step up.
and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. looking for a crease. It's Hansen. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the catch. It's solid. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Cyclones will call on their punt team. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jess, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the 1st play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good
You're not
way,
running
David,
a route,
to help your
bro.
quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free.
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Dylan, what are you doing, man?
The heart of a defender like a strip sack, even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use...
Touchdown, Iowa State. Fit it in the window for the score.
And they didn't start this 1st half the way you wanted to. But at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way. But the
Hold on to the ball, man.
And that is a great thing going into the half.
One more turnover, you on the bench.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Skips away from pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Dropping back, it's Raiola. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Going to try to get it himself. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The Huskers will try to kick this one in to get things underway in the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they...
Makes the grab on the shot. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Plows through the defense. At the 35, he's open. Just
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? EA, come on, man. Come on, man. They got to do better in this next year. No, just 27. You can't have this. Where is he? Why is he falling? That don't make no sense, man. Good. Congratulations, man.
Looking for
Welcome.
sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Cyclones come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He's going to lose a yard on that.
Did you? Man, I didn't even see. I wasn't even
It's been a
on
surprise today for this
on there.
offense.
I
Like,
check my
coming into
messages,
the
man.
game, we all talked about it. We
But
thought
yeah,
they'd be able to run
congratulations
against
again,
this
bro.
defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Wants to throw. It's back. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. Had the coverage they wanted, receiver ran on the route, just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He slides that just inside the right upright. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in this one in the MAC that just finished up. Kent State answered the bell away from Dick Stadium today with an impressive victory. The Golden Flashes knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the MAC.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Man, this guy has had a tremendous season. When you're getting mentioned for the Heisman Trophy as a true freshman running back, that is absolutely insane, and you've seen it all throughout the years. The big plays, the explosiveness, the speed. This guy has been unbelievable.
He has 89 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. Motion from the back. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Well, there's another outstanding run. You've been seeing that all season long. I think we all expected this guy to be really good as a true freshman. I don't know if anybody expected this. The fact that he's in the Heisman race as a true freshman, that's just ridiculous.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Cornhuskers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Leaves it with the back. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. And the Huskers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They'll test the right side. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And the beatdown has ensued.
Anytime the pitchman is able to score on these option-type plays, there has to be great blocking downfield by the wide receiver. That was absolutely textbook, and that's what allowed the running back to go score.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. An 84-yard drive there. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
guys in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
The Cyclones decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. It's been busy. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the middle of the field. Much better starting point this time. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The Huskers with the 1st and 10.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
On the run, it's Parker. Just a 1-yard gain lead from the 3rd and 9.
And it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. No good. But there is a flag down, and he might get another shot at this one.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. And just when you think the defense had forced a field goal try, a devastating mistake like this gives new life to the offense. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be stopped for no gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Ready. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Gets open down the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Cornhuskers look to keep this drive humming. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Nebraska! And they take it in for 6 more points. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run.
I knew they were going to try that.
Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Boy, if that 1st down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback sneak wedging himself into the line. Sneak gets it done. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Nebraska 42, Iowa State 10.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Beck. Finds his tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. Flying down the right side. Inside the... And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Cyclone. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt, offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
He'll toss it. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Positive plays, that's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the 1st down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
And the Huskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Right back to the well. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
On 2nd down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to 3rd down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the 1st down on 2nd down. We don't need 3rd downs.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to Johnson. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be...
Breaks into the open. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. The Cornhuskers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Running back searching for a hole. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Now they'll run it to the right here. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. And the Huskers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless and moved. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in Conference USA, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to hear about.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Quick strike complete. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And the Cyclones can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Sauer. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure coming. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle, it's Sauer.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.